My name is Chief Cruz. I'm here in Challenge. I'm actually a platoon sergeant for 4 Platoon Barracks. Before Challenge, I was a teenager without any directions. I was just hanging with the wrong groups of people, skipping classes every day, and I was just lost. I had no direction. I didn't have any boundaries, basically. I just did whatever I felt like doing, and I like discipline. I learned a lot in Challenge. It began with obviously discipline, having self-control, coping skills. Right now, Captain Hampton still work here as a team leader. He was one of my role models when I went through here. He taught me how to be respectful. He taught me how to just cope with certain life events, basically, to better myself as a person. Before Challenge, I had no direction. I didn't know what I was going to do in my life. I was just going along, and I was just freestyling everything. After Challenge, I realized that the Air Force in particular, that's where Captain Hampton was at the time, I looked up to him. I felt like it was my calling. I felt like everything about the Air Force was designed for me. He gave me so many avenues after the Challenge. After Challenge, and then while I was in the military, it gave me an opportunity to go to school, get more discipline, and just learn how to be an adult. In the beginning of Challenge, and if you ask Captain Hampton, he will attest to this, that I had trouble adjusting. My whole life, I just did whatever I felt like doing. No one told me what to do or can tell me what to do. And when I finally got here, I learned that life happens. And when life happens, you gotta have direction, you gotta have plans, and it taught me a lot. And it wasn't an easy transition, but I eventually adjusted. Everyone else and my fellow cadets helped me out as well too. Challenge helped me out because you're living with 55 at the time, 55 other cadets in a small space. And so in life, you're going to be working with, you have coworkers, you're going to be in a team environment pretty much your whole life. And it taught me how to adjust, how to be a team player, how to lead, and most importantly, how to follow. And I owe that all to just being here. After I retired from the military, I felt like Challenge was my building block, was my foundation for even being successful in life. It gave me the opportunity to join the military, and after I retired, I learned so much that, I got so much from Challenge that I just had to give back, and that's the whole point of it. I got so much from it. Now it's time for me to teach. Being a prior cadet helped me out becoming a chief and being a cadre or counselor here in Challenge, because I know exactly what they're going through. So when I sit down with a cadet that's having a hard time adjusting or having a hard day overall, I could sit down, and when I say I know exactly what you're going through, I mean that word for word. And all day long they get yelled at, they wake up early, and the discipline is there, but at the same time they're human, they're teenagers. So I'm more of understanding of the situation than most. For anyone that decided to come to Challenge, I'm going to say it is scary. All new change is scary. We're pretty much changing all your bad habits into good habits. And like everything else in life, you can't be successful unless you put in the hard work. If success was easy, everyone would be doing it. So of course it'll be difficult, but they have to prepare for it. But the way I tell my cadets now is like, we graduated over 3,000 cadets. There's no way that you're weaker than those 3,000 cadets. It's definitely possible if you put your mind to it. As a prior drill sergeant, I'm really good at drill and ceremony and everything like that. But most importantly, my favorite part of this job is the mentorship. Our downtime where I get to sit down one-on-one with a cadet and just talk about life, talk about my own personal experiences, and give them advice that they probably never heard of before. Give different angles, different aspect on how. Challenge is a great program if you definitely put your mind into it, and you can get so much from it. This is the beginning of life for some. I love PT, and we do PT every day, and I try to do it every day, rain, sleet, or snow.